Hi, Naturally Curly World. I'm Gerilyn, and this is Watch and Go, the series where we watch stuff like TV shows, documentaries, fun things, and do our hair. Today, I am going to cleanse my scalp because, as you can see, I have a protective style and I need help. I'm going to use these products that I normally use anyway to cleanse my scalp and these braids, and I'm going to review Brad Paisley's comedy special.
Welcome, Brad Paisley!
Thank you very much. I am thrilled to be in my hometown. Where are we? That's actually brilliant. Yeah. By the way, you're not supposed to have your phone on.
You're doing stand-up now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is take my braids down from this whack bun that I made, my whack attempt at a bun, and give you a little background on how I came upon this comedy special. So I usually live on Twitter because I like throwing shade in people's news feeds and everything. Sometimes I get DMs from people and they're very polite and kind, and I got a DM from someone who was like, hey man, you should totally watch this comedy special. It's Brad Paisley. And I was like, who dat? I went to Netflix. It's a Netflix original series comedy special. And I saw cowboy hats and I was like, but I'm used to Martin Lawrence, so what am I supposed to do with this? Let's just get it started. Let's get it over with. So I started watching it, and you know, I was skeptical. I really need to get down deep into the scalp here because it's been itching for a while. So what I do is I use the Design Essentials Peppermint and Aloe. If you have not used this yet, you need to get your life. I had a true, honest to goodness bias going into watching this comedy special. I really thought that I would not like it because I'm not a country music fan. I mean, I don't hate on country, it's just not something that I listen to on a regular basis, or at all, really. I'm trying to lie to y'all, I'm sorry. I started watching it, and what made me stick with it is the appearance of David Hasselhoff. You may remember David Hasselhoff from a little show called Baywatch. Outside of that, I think that he's hilarious because he likes to make fun of himself. Sometimes he doesn't know that he's making fun of himself, and that's okay. We're all in that boat. So when I saw him, I was like, I think I can hold on. I think I might be in for something special here. So I stuck with it, and I'm really glad I did because I was introduced to the beautiful voice of Brad Paisley. I was like, this young man can sing. I'm so happy that I'm not disappointed in your vocal ability. I see why all the women in the audience were like, oh my God. I was like, well played, sir. Woo, this feels so good. You don't understand. So here's a little tip, only the scalp. Don't dig underneath the braid, just around the braid. Anyway, the first couple of comedians that came out, they were pretty good. For me, the first guy was really, really dry and I couldn't like relate to him, and that's okay because a lot of people have that dry humor and it works for them. And then the second guy, oh man, what can I say about this guy? He was about the most misogynistic person ever. And I was sitting there like, you sitting here dogging your wife, like legit straight up dogging her, and you're invalidating her feelings and turning it into a joke, and I'm just not here for you. I'm sorry, I don't like that. You're mean, you're not funny. The next act was, I think it's the young lady. She keeps playing herself, and I think that she's fantastic. She also makes it well known that she's single. She's proud of being single, but she also hates it. I think a lot of us can relate to that. I really liked her. And I liked her accent. She talks like this. She talks real slow, you know? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. Next up is this young man named Mike Whitfield. If you have not seen Mike Whitfield's stand-up comedy yet, you need to watch this comedy special. He was dropping a little bit of a truth bomb about men and how they treat women and how we're right all the time. If you sit down and you watch the special, you can tell that when Mike Whitfield like walks onto the stage, the energy in the room changes. He starts engaging everyone. He starts reaching out and talking to people like, you feel me, you feel me? I'm like, yes, I do. And it was really great to see everyone respond to him because he really is a funny guy. If you want to talk through some country music, songs that are really goofy by Brad Paisley while doing your hair, like doing your wash and go, it's worth it. It's definitely worth your time just to make it all the way through to Mike. Dude's funny. All right, so I'm gonna finish up my wash and go. The next step in my process is to use a moisturizing shampoo, which is this Naturally Smitten amazingness. Oh my goodness. And then after that, I'm gonna put this moisturizing milk from Mael into this bottle with some water, shake it up real good, and use it as a leave-in conditioner. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I have rinsed out the shampoo from my scalp. So the next step in my routine, I combine the Mael Organics Moisturizing Avocado Hair Milk with some water, put it in here, shake it up real good, and then what I'm going to use it as is just a real quick leave-in. So with any wash and go, I like to apply treatments. The one treatment that I absolutely love and highly recommend is the Groganics DTH blocker system. It's a on-the-spot, like everything treatment. If you are a person that likes stand-up comedy and you are looking to find, you know, someone new to listen to be entertained by, I do recommend watching this special. You have 5 comedians to choose from. If you don't like people being super goofy and off the wall when it comes to like singer-songwriter stuff, this probably is not the special for you. I'm gonna give the entire special, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars only because I really like 3 of the 5 comedians. Maybe I'll give it a half, 3.5 stars because I'm surprised by Brad Paisley. The guy's got a nice voice and he's funny. So 3.5 out of 5. So that's it. That's my watch and go. Let me know if you've watched Brad Paisley's comedy special and what you thought. If you like this video, give it a like, share it, subscribe, and we post our watch and goes every Wednesday. So we'll see you next week. Bye.